Okay, so let's begin by bringing our awareness to the tip of the nostrils. Just feel that cool air coming in, warm air flowing out. Just be with that breath for a few moments. Notice that as you observe the breath, it also begins to slow down, and you may begin to notice pauses between the breaths. You may notice that as you begin to observe your breath, that the pauses might become a little bit longer each time. Just be aware of what's happening with the breath. Just notice what's happening as you observe the breath. And we're going to set our intention here for this practice on really giving ourselves permission to focus on inward activities of the body, basic activities of the body that are normally going on their own. And we're going to bring our conscious awareness to those things. Breath, coordinating movements with breath, subtle aspects of movement that we usually take for granted. We're going to bring our conscious awareness to all of those things. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with our practice today, you can do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. Begin by interlocking the fingers. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Breathe. Breathe. Now we're going to come up at an angle and continue the practice. Breathe. 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 And now straight up overhead. Breathe. 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 And relax. Hands at the side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the shoulders, the forearms, the wrists. And now we're going to go for ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to take a breath in and come up on our toes. Exhale, coming down. Very gentle quality, like you're moving through the water. Breathe. 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 And relax. Side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the calves, the ankles, the shoulders. Now we're going to go for the chest opening breathing. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. Feel that energy between the palms. Take a breath in, open up the chest. Exhale back together. Breathe. 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 Now separate the feet, bend the knees, bring the arms up, point the fingertips towards each other. So instead of feeling energy between the palms, you're feeling energy between the fingertips. It's like you're holding something really precious here. We're going to continue this practice. Breathe. 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 And relax. Back to the center and just take a moment to really notice the quality in the chest that you're feeling after you perform the practice. Okay, now we're going to separate the feet again, bend the knees, and we're going to just go into some loosening. We're going to start from the waist. We're going to be loosening up the waist. So you want the knees pointed forward as you go from side to side. Okay, and now we'll loosen up the shoulders. Come back. Away. Okay, and let's get the elbows. Wrists, one direction and the other direction. Okay, very good. So now let's do one exercise let's do our water dropping up exercise. We haven't done that one in a while. Before we start, I just want to review that we've been working on having the hands palms stretched so that the fingers naturally spread. So let's just stand for a moment. It can be about shoulder width, bend the knees a little. Really loosen up here, face, elbows, and just stand for a moment. Really spreading those palms. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. Stand for a moment here and just breathe. Okay, now we're going to move into the water drip exercise. So we're going to come around, offer up, drop, come around. You can also, another way to imagine what you're doing here is that you have a candle here, a little tea candle that's burning, and you don't want to drop it. And then someone takes the candle from you, you turn your palm over, you come around, and you got another tea candle. Palms are stretched, both palms are stretched. You got one palm stretched here, resting, coming around. And when your palm is nice and stretched, you got plenty of room for that tea candle, someone to place that tea candle for you every time. To try this with a tea candle, I would suggest you not light it. Okay. Nobody wants to burn themselves. But it's a good exercise. Or you can even put like an empty tea candle with a little bit of water in it. As you're performing this exercise, really be aware of the sensations all through the arm. Keep the face relaxed, elbows relaxed, tongue at the roof of the mouth. And come back to the center. Again, we'll stand for a moment, both palms. You can imagine tea candles in both palms now. Okay, we'll go the other side now. You can imagine you have one tea candle here and someone put a tea candle here. You're offering it around. They take it out of your palm. You turn your palm over. You come around. You get another tea candle. So we could also call this the tea candle exercise. I usually call it the water dropping exercise. Once again, as you're performing this exercise, really be aware of all the sensations in the arm. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. Face relaxed. And stop the practice. We'll just come back to the center. And even as you're relaxed with your hands by the side of the body, you can allow your palms to stretch. That gravity can assist in that stretch. And now, let's separate the feet. With our tongue at the roof of the mouth, we're going to float the palms up, float the arms up. Wrists are relaxed, but the palms are stretched. All this is real relaxed. You can imagine that you're almost like sitting on a tabletop, imaginary tabletop here. Put your hand under each elbow to kind of get that feeling of what that feels like. And then we're going to slowly shift the weight right to left. Bring the elbows in a little. And then when you go right, wave to the right. When you go left, wave to the left. Keep the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And come back to the center. Stand for a moment. Now with that same quality, palms stretched, and naturally spread the fingers, tongue at the roof of the mouth. We're gonna go to shoulder width, and we're gonna inhale, and we're gonna pretend that we're in water that's about waist deep or so. So we're gonna inhale, and just allow our hands to just come up out of the water. Come back down, and then back into the water. Tongue at the roof of the mouth, face is relaxed. Palms are stretched to naturally spread the fingers. Encourage everyone, if you get a chance, to try this in some water. Swimming somewhere. Do this sometimes in the springs here, it's very nice. And stop the practice. Stand for a moment. Separate the feet again, and we'll just do some gentle waist twisting, twisting. Keeping this whole upper body just really relaxed. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. You can have to think the palms are nice and spread, but feel like a pleasant stretch in the palms as you're performing practice. Nice and easy up here. Okay, and now let's come on down to the floor. Sit cross-legged. Continue our circles, seated position. Really noticing all the pelvis, front back side. Reverse directions. Center. Look forward. Come back and forth. Camel ride. Inhale. Exhale. 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 From here. Now we're going to go for some joint loosening. I'm going to bring left leg out, wiggle the right hip. We have the outside of the left foot, the outside of the right foot on top of the left thigh, the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh. We're straight out, straight out. We're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If we're here, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Visualizing this right hip, just really put your awareness into this right hip joint. Visualize it as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Ready? Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Great. Now we're going to work with the right knee. We're going to have pretend we have a canvas in front of us. Bring our palms under the right thigh. A writing implement between the toes. We're going to draw a circle. One direction. The other direction. Okay, now put the right leg straight out. Do the same thing on the left side. Loosen up this left hip. Put the outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh or the bottom of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh, or straight out. If you're straight out, you're going to go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're visualizing this left hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, really visualize that left hip joint as you're performing this movement. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Very good. Now we're going to the left knee, putting our canvas in front of us, hands under the left thigh, writing implement between the toes. Do our nice circle in one direction. Reverse directions. Circle from the ankle in one direction. Shake it out. Do this, really relax your ankles and knees. And sit back. Just be aware of all the sensations in the lower part of the body. Okay, now let's move on for some neck and shoulder things. And just make a nice bird's beak. You can place it under the collarbone and rotate in one direction and the other direction. Other side, bird's beak, one direction, other direction. And both. Another direction. And now let's do some shoulder shrugs, focusing on this point here. Inhale, exhale. Oh, before we continue, another reminder, as we're doing this practice, you can keep your palms in that stretched position. So even me, like here, you can see that would be tensing my fingers. But if I naturally stretch my palms, the fingers come apart naturally without like that. So maybe just to everybody take a moment and intentionally tense your fingers up and relax. And now stretch your palms. Okay. So just a work in progress for me. I'm working on that, but that really opens up a lot of the channels in the arms. Okay. So now we're having that and the tongue at the roof of the mouth. We're going to inhale, leaning back, opening up the throat. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over the left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left your left shoulder. Feel the stretch down the right side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right your right shoulder. Feel the stretch down the left side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left your left shoulder. Inhale back to the center, exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to the center, exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center, and now let's go all the way around, exhaling to the floor and inhaling from the ceiling. Keeping those palms stretched and the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And reverse directions. And come back to the center. Okay, and now let's come on down to the floor. You can be however you want. You can put your feet out. You can bend your knees. You can put a pillow under your knees if that's more comfortable. We're going to do the same thing we did at the beginning of class from a lying down position, the chest opening breath. So we're going to have these palms nice and stretched, tongue at the roof of the mouth. We're going to feel that energy between the palms. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. And gently bring the palms down alongside the body, release them. We're going to go in now for the deep relaxation. So you can do this lying down, or you can sit up. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you're sitting up for the deep relaxation, I just recommend that you support your back against the surface, a chair or a wall, and that you have your spine straight. Okay. So once you're in your position for your deep relaxation, we're going to begin by bringing awareness to the whole surface of the back. And just really notice the whole surface of the back against the floor. Notice how that feels. The whole surface of the back against the floor. And next, you can bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice that as you inhale, the abdomen rises. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. And the abdomen just rises and falls all on its own. There's nothing you need to do about it. It just happens. You can just be with that breath as if you were like being rocked by some beautiful waves in the ocean, calmly, gentle ocean. Abdomen rises on the inhalation, falls on the exhalation. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Oh. Ready, breath in. Oh. And again, breath in. Oh. And one more time, breath in. Oh. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the middle section of the body. Relax the abdomen. Relax the low back. Relax the mid back. Relax the upper back. Relax the rib cage. Relax the chest. Relax the collarbones. Relax the shoulders. Relax the upper arms. Relax the elbows. Relax the forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the hands. Relax the fingers. Relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. One more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyelids, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now, we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them as one sound. The ah in the lower part of the body, the o in the middle part of the body, the in the throat and head area. And we're going to do that 3 times. We're going to draw that energy up through the body 3 times. Let's begin. Take a breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And now we're going to continue toning Om, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus on that space. We want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, we want to envision ourselves actually expanding into that silence, becoming one with that deep sense of peace that's in that silence, that's empty space. And it's possible when you're doing this practice that your breath will naturally suspend itself. And if that happens, just allow that to happen. But also, as soon as your body prompts you to breathe, resume the breath. And please don't worry about suspending the breath or not suspending the breath. Just allow it to happen if it naturally happens. The most important thing is to have awareness on this empty space. Okay. And if you'd like to close your eyes during the practice, you can. I recommend that. You can also leave your eyes partially open to just relax the eyes. Sometimes it's difficult to be inward if the eyes are completely open for this practice. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Oh. Breath in. Oh. And now let's take a breath in for one final Om, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready? Breath in. Oh. And now gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move your fingers and toes and slowly come up into a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed as you're doing that. If you're seated, if you're seated already against the wall, just sit forward, keeping your eyes closed. And now rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Stretch those palms and now cup them gently over your eyes. And slowly pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes into your palms. And thank you so much for joining me today.